Hi everybody, hope you're well. This video is requested by Dark Haven123. In this video I'm going to be talking about the tree expedition for the final time. So I feel like I've got really far in this, but at the same time I've so much further to go, and I haven't used any passes, I haven't opened any hops. I've merely been doing the daily tasks to get the decorations and opening the calendar and things like that, and this promotion for me has been quite, I don't know, took a while to sort of get to grips with the whole thing. It was sort of simplistic in what it was at the end, but I feel like it took a while to sort of completely figure out what was going on, because you were told one thing and the next thing, like on US and international, divine trees came back to me before I finished anything, just at random. They appeared, and it was kind of like a couple of people were lucky that way and got those divine trees that came back to them really early on. But I don't know if it actually made any difference or made it any easier for people to finish, and I don't really feel like it has. I do think that maybe if I had been a little bit more smart about this in terms of not putting any decorations on any of the trees that I had to begin with, just collecting other decorations, that I might have been able to finish a divine tree at the end if I'd been really lucky. But I still think that it would have been a stretch. I am one decorations off finishing my Hestia tree. My Sagittarius and Belios tree are not going to be finished. I don't see it happening. There's just no way at this point. I can't even collect the amount of decorations that I need tomorrow, even if I was really lucky and got every single possible one. There's not enough I'm going to get, because you're only limited to so many for each task. So I'm disappointed about that. But I'll show you what I have managed to do. So I have got everything on the Hestia's tree except this little house. And I'm really disappointed, because this is the one thing I really, really wanted from this, was the Hestia's gift. I was very close to the next pack, haven't done it. Kind of the same with the Hera pack, although I'm missing quite a lot more. Tried with the hop, same kind of thing, and I feel like maybe if I'd waited I probably could have got at least one decent tree. The Sagittarius, as you can see, I haven't even got halfway with that. That's really poor looking. And the Belios tree is horrendous. Like, there's 10 Santas there required, and like 5 of those houses, and I can't even get one for my Hestia's tree. So that's not going to finish. The ones I did manage to finish were one of the mashes. I did manage to get an X pack somehow. A little bit of fodder, and I did manage to finish that little other one. But I feel like, I stopped after a while sending away things. I've been doing all the riding and the victories and competitions and so forth. I think maybe I should have waited, and I should have held off and waited until the promo was nearly finished, and then decorated my trees and picked maybe one or two that I knew that I could finish. I think that would have been the smarter way to go about this. I'm going to keep note of this for future use, because I feel like this might come up again. I haven't particularly enjoyed this. I don't really want to see it again. I'm not feeling really negative towards it, because I haven't spent any passes whatsoever, and I did get at least one next pack out of it. But I think for what it was, the calendar was very disappointing. The calendar has been better in years previous, because it wasn't linked to it. I would really like to hear what other people's thoughts. Did anybody manage to finish the divine without passes? I know that's a real shot in the dark, because obviously you'd have to have got every decoration out of luck, and it's not easy. I don't think. I mean, I think even if I had saved all those decorations, I feel like I still would have missed some. And I know a couple of you were saying that you finished the trees early on, and it did cost you quite a lot of passes. So I think really, yes, I would have liked to have had a Belios, but realistically, there's no point in me starting to stress on it and starting to use hops or passes or anything on it. I think I was just going to take this as it came along and see where it went. And that's kind of my thoughts on it, on that respect. So I wasn't mad keen on the tree expedition. What I did like is the fact that you could go and pick the actual item that you wanted. I liked that you didn't necessarily have to, in the other ones they're very linear. You have to get these prizes first, and then you have to move on to the next set of prizes, and the next ones. I like the ability here that I could single out one thing or several particular things to work on, but I think it was very, very hard to actually get any of them, because the next pack wasn't actually something I was looking. I just noticed that I had the stuff for it, and so I got it. But I think that's kind of my overall thoughts on it at the minute. I haven't really felt that engaged with it. So that's kind of it, guys. Anyway, thank you to Dark Haven123. I hope you all had a really lovely Christmas. Bye guys.